guys, so today's video is of products I regret buying and I would not repurchase or anything like that. Products that I did not like. Yeah. It's my first time ever doing one of these videos and I have quite a bit of stuff, so let's get started. First, I feel like is a big one for a lot of people. Either you love it or you hate it. And it's the Naked 2 from Urban Decay. It's just a weird color selection and I love, oh you can see my camera. And I love mattes, and this has 3 mattes. There's not one good crease color in here. I like Foxy and I like Blackout. Like a white and a black shade. I could get that anywhere. And like this shade's cool. It's like interesting shades, but I don't know. Something's off with this. It's just a weird color selection. I don't like any of these dark ones. I don't really wear dark shimmery shades, and I think that's my biggest problem with the Naked palettes. Yeah, I mean, I like the Naked. I have all 3. I have no interest in getting the Naked Smoky just because I don't really wear all these that much enough to get another Naked palette. But even with these, I don't wear any of these really. Like, I love all these, and that one's kind of cool, but like, I'm just not a big fan of how they look on me personally, but I know a lot of people love this palette. I ended up giving it to my mom, and she loves it. She uses it all the time, so I don't fully regret it because at least she can use it. Next is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and I used to love this stuff, and then like my skin got really oily. I used to have pretty dry skin, and this is really good if you have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, this is awful. But I really liked it. I'm pretty bummed because it was only like 10 bucks, and it had SPF in it, and it was just an easy foundation, but didn't end up working out for me, but whatever. Next is this Maybelline lipstick from the Blooms collection. It's in Peach Poppy. There's nothing wrong with this, with the formulation. It's a little sheer at first, and you can kind of build it up, but it's just basically the color looks horrible on me. That's basically my only problem with it. It's just, it looks so pretty though. I mean, I kind of want to try it out with like some different lip liners or something like that because it looks so pretty, and then I put it on my lips and it was just not cute. That's Peach Poppy from Maybelline. I think I already said that. Next is from LA Girl. It's the glazed lip paint in Whimsical. And same thing with the Maybelline one. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's messy for one, and it just looks really bad on me. It doesn't look like it would be that like weird of a color. Like neither of them do, but for some reason when I put them on my lips, it just like washes me out and just like looks really, really bad. So that's yeah. The glazed lip paints, I think they're good. This is the only color I've tried. I've been afraid to get another one because I don't want to get like a color that I don't end up liking again. Also from LA Girl is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Everyone loves this too. I gotta stop getting into YouTube trends because that's majority of my stuff. But whatever. So the LA Girl, this is like, everyone uses this. And I have so many problems with it. The applicator sucks. I hate that. It's impossible to squeeze something out. Like, I'll be there for 10 minutes squeeze and I'll get enough for one under eye. And I don't know, maybe it's better for concealing zits and stuff. This is not full coverage. It looks muddy under my eyes because the bluish circles still peek through, and then this just kind of masks over it, and it doesn't actually conceal it. And I think it'd be better maybe if I had like a color corrector, but I don't want to do all that. I just want a concealer that can just totally conceal my under eye circles and not have to like build it up and look all muddy, and it's just too much work for me. I think I could probably get it to work, but I don't like feel the need to, and it sucks because it's like $3 or something like that. Next is from IT Cosmetics, and it's the CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream, Anti-Aging, SPF 50. Your Skin But Better, something like that. Yeah, so a bunch of good stuff. Sounds awesome, but there's 5 shades in this for one, which is just awful because there's not 5 shades of people. Like, that's ridiculous. I think that's so ridiculous. 5 shades, but it just didn't do anything for me. It was very, very greasy. I used it for a long time, and then I just realized like I was having so many problems with it, and then after a while I was just like, maybe I just don't like this. Like, it doesn't match me perfectly, so I'd have to blend it all around my neck. It would just like, because even the light one doesn't match me, but if I went to fair it would be too light, so it's just like, I don't know, I think I probably could have mixed it with another foundation, but I just didn't even, again, I'm like really lazy. I want something to just work for me. I don't want to have to like do all this extra work to make something work. It's a regret just because it was expensive. This is the Urban Decay Optical Blurring just foundation brush. I don't know why I bought this. I bought this when I first started makeup and I was like, oh, you need like really expensive makeup brushes to do makeup. And it was like my first time ever buying a foundation, and the girl at Ulta was like, oh, this is the best. And I was like, oh, okay. It was like 40 bucks. Like, well, it blends out foundation really well, but I feel like you can get something from Morphe that's way better. And I don't know. Also, this is such a hassle to clean. It will take you, I think all brushes like this are, but this takes me a good 10 minutes just to clean this brush. So like I never want to use it because I never want to clean it. I'd rather just use my beauty blender. I mean, that's 20 bucks, that's expensive, but it's better than a $40 brush. Okay, what's next? The Maybelline Fit Me powder. Got it in shade 110. This didn't do anything. Truly. This did nothing for me. My concealer creased really bad. I tried, okay, maybe like it's not meant for the under eyes. I tried just T-zone, was oily in like an hour. Also there's little, I don't know if you can tell, little shimmers in it. You probably can't tell. Maybe if I swatch it. Oh, you can't tell. But and I would like notice, I'd be like, what are these little shimmers under my eyes? And it looked like really, not like a nice luminosity, like it was like weird like shimmer, and I don't know, it didn't look good. So that's a no for me, and I used this for a long time before I realized that, and I regret that. Next is another powder. It's the Wet n Wild Coverall powder. This is really good at coverage. This will, if you need coverage, it's like great, but it left a really bad white cast for me. I got it in the shade Fair, and I think that was too light for me. Just a little, right? I think I got it way too light for me, but still, it's like so full coverage, and it leaves like a weird white cast under my eyes, and it makes it kind of cakey. I think it'd be probably better for setting the T-zone, but I just like to use a translucent powder for that. I don't like to use a colored powder for that, so I don't know. Maybe I'll give this one another shot, but it hasn't done much for me. Last for drugstore powders is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. This just, same problems that I always have. If you want a good drugstore powder, get the Airspun Loose Face Powder. Always. That is the only good one that I've tried. But this, it just doesn't look bad. It just looks really bad. I just get like weird white like crumbles, and my concealer's still creased. It's just bad. But I don't fully regret this, because what I do like to use it for is I like to mattify a lipstick. I'm sure you guys have heard that trick. There's two different ways. You can just kind of put your finger in it, and I'm just gonna, whoa, do you see that? You're just gonna dip your finger in it and pat your lipstick to make it matte, or you can like rip apart a piece of tissue and put it over your lips, and then brush on some translucent powder over that, and yeah, then your lipstick's totally matte. This definitely mattifies lipsticks, so I like it for that, and then I don't feel as bad wasting it. It's not like something I'm using on my face, so it doesn't matter. DLS Sparkle Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Now these are, I don't fully regret these, but they're just not what I was expecting. They are very watery. Like, I don't know if I got a weird, like, can you even tell? It's like pure liquid on my hand. And they're just not, I don't know what I was expecting. I was just expecting something different. Also, the purple doesn't show up at all, and I was most excited for the purple. I think I got a weird batch because I ordered them off of like QVC or something like that, and because it was like a really cheap deal, and I think there's like a reason. They probably don't even sell these anymore. There's probably a reason they were like on QVC for really cheap, and I should have thought of that. Also, I don't think they dry. I tried to put one on my lower lash line once. That was a terrible idea. It was like, this is not waterproof. That is a joke. That's a joke. And I doubt I got a weird batch because how are all 3 of them bad? I think they were just a bad product. I don't think they sell these anymore. If they do, steal a girl. Stop. Lastly, I think, is the Maybelline The Brights palette. I was just at Target one day and I saw this and I was like, oh my god, like I've never heard anyone talk about this on YouTube. I'm probably like the first one to see this and like blah blah blah. I've never seen this on like anything, Instagram, anything. There's a reason why you haven't seen this on anything. Like, the purple... I was trying to say something nice, but then that swatch said it all. I was gonna be like, the purple's not that bad. But that's not what it looks like it's gonna look like. And this pink shimmer, do you see anything? Like, let me try the black. Oh, great. And also it's a weird selection of colors, like this. What? Alright guys, that concludes this products I regret buying, products I didn't like video. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, thumbs it up and subscribe, and yeah, thanks. Bye.